Cindy here with Bitrestless Adventures. We're going to take you to Red Oak 2. It's just northeast of Carthage, Missouri.
We just made it to Red Oak 2, which is northeast of Carthage, Missouri in the Ozarks. And we thought, what better place to park the iron horses than in front of the old marshal's office. Red Oak 2 is located just a few miles northeast of Carthage, Missouri, and is just right off of Route 66 and was created by an artist named Lowell Davis. Lowell Davis grew up in a little town called Red Oak. Once he reached adulthood, he left Red Oak and years later returned to find his hometown had become a ghost town. After discovering this, Lowell Davis began buying up buildings in the little town of Red Oak and moving them to his family's land in Carthage, Missouri. His creation was named Red Oak 2 in memory of his childhood town. The blacksmith shop was the first building that was brought to Red Oak 2, and it was brought there in 1988 and belonged to Lowell Davis's great-grandpa. The 30s were a much simpler time, and Lowell Davis describes that era perfectly with his artwork displayed throughout the property. The general store was ran by Lowell's dad, and as a child, this is where Lowell learned how to sculpt and paint. Inside the store, there's items from the little town of Red Oak on display, and there's several photographs of Lowell's family. There's unique artwork created by Lowell Davis on display throughout the property. If you decide to visit here, don't miss the visitor center. It's not marked real well, but you'll get a real good look at some of Lowell Davis's artwork that's on display.
There's all kinds of interesting artwork made here by Lowell Davis, like this interesting tree that's completely made out of metal.
The Hornback Cabin was Jasper County, Missouri's first courthouse. The old Dalton Gang homestead was brought to Red Oak II in 1992 and restored, and it came from just outside of Anita, Oklahoma. Lowell had always wanted to find an old abandoned train station to move to Red Oak II. He couldn't find one, so he modeled one after the train station in Scammon, Kansas. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Bitrestless Adventures. Please subscribe to the channel and give us a like and a share. And we'll see you next time.